Hey, Happy New Year, YouTube. Let's get Twitch in here and get going. I got a new game for you. Alright, everything else was taken already. That's me, EEWTA. I'm back here for the new year, and we're going to play the Alchemist Code. I feel guilty. I started this game over the holiday while I was not streaming. Didn't record a darn thing. And I put in quite a bit of time in it. At first, I was kind of iffy on the game. It was just something to do. I started to enjoy it a little bit more. Now I found a little more in depth of what you can actually do in this game, and I'm having a lot of fun. So let's take a look. Let's see, I did do some rerolls to get started here. I probably did 7. Whoa, that's a big download. We might have to come back online in a minute. That might take a bit. We'll see. But I did reroll 8, 9 times using Nox Player. I did stop once I got a Magnus, which is a very good ranged character. The recommendation is if you reroll is to try and get multiple draws of Magnus, so that you get the hero shards and you can then upgrade him. But I only got one. I stuck with it. I didn't feel like rerolling anymore because I still wasn't sure if I was going to play the game at that point. And not too bad. I really like Magnus. It's got a great range. He uses pistols, so does a good bit of damage from a very decent range, and he saved my bacon several times. I did get a pair of the secondary wants for the rerolls, but not the primary ones. They're pretty good also. Elizabeth and Anastasia. Actually, I believe I took Anastasia out at this point, and I'm using Lucian because of his movement. He can climb very high, and he has a very large movement range. So he can pretty much just cover the entire map very quickly, which is good as some of the maps have treasure chests that you need to pick up. They're just an extra item. There's nothing special in them from what I've been able to tell so far. But usually they're not very close to where you start, and it's easier to kill all your enemies than it is to get to the treasure chest sometimes. So it's good to have his movement range. I can knock down the enemies till there's just 1, maybe 2 left, and then have him rush to the treasure chest and grab it before the end. That's worked out pretty well lately. So, we're almost there. One of the benefits of playing a Nox player, the download goes pretty quick. Surprised there's that many update files, considering I did download everything, I believe, before I started playing. The game has had a couple of updates, some holiday things added and then removed, so let's get on in here. Come on, downloads. We're waiting on you. That wasn't too bad. About 3 minutes to get it going. I did log in and make sure the game was working before I started streaming, but apparently that extra download was from the extra content that I've obtained with my character. So, and pops up the current banner as a notification. I'm not sure why. It always says that you've completed the ads for the day. And then I've also noticed the login bonus always appears up here at the top, even though I'm actually gaining the ones down here at the bottom. So it sort of overlaps. And then here they've got a 28-day login bonus, so you get something every day for the first 28 days you log in, at which point you get a summon ticket for units at the end. That'll be nice. Alright. I don't really have a flow yet in this game for things to do. You can see up here at the top, I have 916 out of 66 stamina. I fell asleep playing last night, or I would have capped that at 1,000 before I went to bed. The game won't let you go over 1,000. Pretty low on coins right now. I started spending them like crazy now that I finally figured out how to get gear. And these are your diamonds or gems. Pretty much out of those, I spent them all in a summon last night also. I like to check the gifts when they come in, see what's there. Alright. Oh, do I get a friend? I haven't had a friend yet. I've been hunting. Woohoo! Somebody said yes. Oh, and somebody asked me. Sure. A blast. You're my buddy. That's my friend ID. Anybody wants to search for me on here? Okay, I guess we'll look at my units. Call your heroes units. Let's see, change my sword order. Go by level. This is my buddy, Magnus. He doesn't have that great of a movement rating here, but he does actually move really far on the maps. I'm not sure what's up with that. As you can see, his jump's only 1, so he can only climb up 1 level in height, or down 1 level in height when he moves. Severely limits his maneuverability. Since he does fire guns, and there is friendly fire in the game, you often want to have an elevation advantage for him, so he can shoot over the heads of everyone else, or else you have to move around the rest of your party for him to be able to fire. Which is why I said he has good movement, but they only ranked him a 3, and I don't understand. I don't know if that's right. Combo number goes up when you increase their limit break, which is what you use the hero shards for. After you already have the hero, you fill these up 1 at a time. It's 5 notches around, and that'll unlock his next job. These are his jobs: gunner, and he can be machinist and ninja. So he gets machinist at 5x. So once I fill 5 of these, it'll unlock. And then as ninja, I have to get the 3rd one filled. That's a long ways to go. I'm thinking that's what it means anyway. It does take 5 shards for each one of the notches around this first ring, and I believe 10 for the second. So I'm going to guess it'd go to 15 on the 3rd, so that's a lot of hero shards to fill this up. It also increases his max level by 1 and his combo by 1 whenever you limit break. I haven't figured out what combo does. I haven't read anything about the game online or the instructions, if there are any anywhere. So just rerolled in information, and then I started playing. And then here's Elizabeth. Right now she's my healer for the most part. She has a good cure, even though she's not a priest. I can come in here and see. Remedies. Her primary basic one is the heal that I use. I just got her auto cure. I haven't really done anything with it, so I don't know what I can do with it, or if she just heals herself. You can also see she has a movement of 3, a jump of 1, and a combo of 7. And there's Anastasia, 7, 3, and 1 here also. Also, no limit break yet. I haven't gotten any shards for either of those 3 since I unlocked them. They have 6 gear slots. Once you fill all 6 gear slots, then you can job level up by consuming the gear. You can equip gear, but you cannot unequip it. You can also increase the stats on gear. However, I haven't been doing that, as it's pretty easy to fill these up rather quickly and job level up. So you can see she's at 3, Elizabeth is at 4 already, and Magnus is all the way up to job level 7. So if I'd taken the time to level his gear, it would have just been wasted. And then here's Lucian I was talking about, and you can see his movement of 4 and jump of 4 with a combo of 11. I would say his movement's probably the same, maybe even 1 less than Magnus's. But at the same time, Anastasia can move pretty far, but Elizabeth is very short distance when she moves. So, like I said, I'm not really sure what's going on with that. Here's what I was talking about though that got me really interested. So you can craft the gear. Now, I wasn't really paying too much attention, and I've been primarily playing this on a small phone screen. I just saw owned 0 and required 18. I didn't really pay attention to the level part here. It means you have to be level 18 to equip it. I was thinking that meant I needed 18 and I had done, and so I was ignoring this screen. But you come down here to fuse materials, and you can see in order to make an ink jar, you need one of these guys, and I own one, and you need one of these gloves, and I own one. So I can just hit craft, and poof, I now have an ink jar at the cost of 1,800 coins. So now I can click equip, and she'll gain a stat bonus, which pops up on the screen so fast you don't see it. So we'll do one more here. And you can see, again, a physical attack plus 12, which will show up here, and that's what pops up real quick. And then I need 5 sabers in order to make a saber. I guess these are shards, saber shards, because the corners are cut off. And what you can do, and it's another thing I didn't realize until right before I fell asleep last night, if you click on it, it shows you where you can get it. So you can see I have one quest unlocked that I can use to get sabers. We'll go run that quest now. Here you set up your team, you set your leader, and then it uses the leader's skill, which I'm using Lucian, as it raises the strike attack by 20% for the whole party. Magnus's increases abilities just for people with lightning element, and Elizabeth, she only increases water element, and then the protagonist slot, you're stuck with whoever the protagonist is in that storyline, which is annoying at the beginning of the game because you can't advance them very far. He's already at max level, and you can see he's a low star value also. And then I've got 2 other heroes here I actually want to change. I believe I want you. Fine, I just got 2 new priests. Come on. No, I don't think it was going on. Well, they should be lower level. Where'd you go? There we go. Yeah, these little icons here tell you what class they are, but they're so small that on my phone I can't tell what any of them are. I recognize the sword most of the time, and I think I was able to tell what the bow was, and the rest of them, they're just so tiny I really couldn't see them. I know you were one. I don't remember if Venus was the other one I wanted to level up or not. Let's see. Come on. It gives you a very, very short description of the character on the screen. And you can see this one raises magic damage for the whole party. I'm actually going to jump back to the hero list and see if I can figure out who else I wanted there in my sub slot. What happens is if one of your heroes dies, the sub character will hop in order. So you get this one first, and then this one if another character dies. Come on. Oh, it's not. Let me jump back because I'm actually in that screen. We'll come back to you. Back to my character list. And then this screen's a little weird. You can't swipe through it. You have to page. Okay, you're the one I put in the party. The reason why I'm checking is not every character can go all the way up to 5 stars. And I have 2 priests currently that can, and I wanted to make sure I leveled them up. So like if I check, where's one of those 1-star guys? Yeah, these 2. If you look at them, not you either. 1 stars can go up. Oh well, I'll just scroll through here till I find somebody. There you go. Like Leon here can only go up to 4 stars. Oh, anaerobes can be limited. Ooh, a bunch. There we go. When you limit break, you can see max level goes up by 1 and combo goes up by 1. And I have quite a few shards from the summon I did last night. I actually rolled her 3 times on that summon. This is a horrible movement. There we go. I filled all 5 of the limit break. And you can see here now the crafter slot opened up, which changes her outfit and her gear. And then what you do, there's no pluses here, so you don't, it took a while to figure this out too. Select these, and you have to get crafter tokens for her to become a crafter. You need 6, just like 6 gear. You can see I own none. And there is a special event quest that you can get occasionally where you can collect these tokens specifically. There's also a quest I believe is still on, which randomly drops some of the tokens for job leveling, but it's not every job. And I haven't found a list of what jobs are available in there. But I've run it quite a few times and I haven't gotten any of those apparently. And now you can see that we're in the second limit break grouping. It requires 10 and I have 10 left, so we can go one more time. There we go. And that filled another shard here in the middle section. Alright, but I can't change jobs until I unlock this, which will give her another set of gear separate from this set of gear, and then you can continue to level both jobs at the same time. Here's one of my priests. You see she's a priest, but she's limited to level to 3-star level. So let's sort here. Filter. Now when you're in the filters, another thing that was bothering me. When they're blue they're on, when they're gray they're off. You can filter by star level, by damage type, by attack type, and by where they originate from. So each character is from a different region in the game, and these are the regions listed here. You can see we have envy and wrath, sloth, lust, gluttony, greed, and then a couple of others mixed in between. I did pick up on that. Let's try sorting by job level. Priest, priest, priest. None of you? Oh, the icon moved to the top. I was totally missing that. Swap the class and the element. So you can only go to 4-star. It's not the right one. Let's check you. 4-star. And it should be over 2. Yeah. And she's stuck as a 3-star. I think it's the same one. You already in the party. So is it her? Oh. Aaliyah and Alexis. Oh, she's in the party in a different quest. It remembers what characters you use in certain quests, and then we'll lock them in there in the party. So Alexis is the one. Alexis, which kind of looks like a guy, but could be a girl or could be a...
I can't switch accounts until that user has signed the terms of use.
Scared the crap out of me. Alexa just turned on. Holy cow, I almost had a heart attack. Wow. The headphones are a little good at their job. I didn't hear her start speaking at first and didn't really think about it. Wow. Alright, let's go get your saber, buddy. Thought somebody was standing behind me. So I do have both of them selected already. So she's already max level until I get her star rank up higher. So I am going to put somebody else in then to level. I like to put in whoever's lowest level. I'm not currently leveling my 2 stars though. Or I'm not going to level the 1 stars anymore. That guy's already max. Oh, here's a 4 star. We'll start with you. Okay, and then down here you put your items if you have any. I just stick these 2 in. I've never used one. I'm actually not even sure what they are. HP recovery and fire magic. Okay. Could have guessed that. You can get skip tickets. As far as I can tell, other than buying them, you only get them. You get 1 the first time you complete a normal quest, and 2 the first time you complete a hard quest, but only if you don't have any of your characters die. I mean, you don't have to do it the first time you complete the quest, but you only get it 1 time. Once you've received the skip ticket from a specific quest, you can't get another one from the same quest, unless you run it in a different difficulty mode. So we're going into a normal difficulty quest. I need to get 4 sabers. I'll probably have to run this 3 times to get those. We'll see. I've gotten anywhere from 1 to 9 of an item drop, I believe. Most commons 1 or 0, though. You saw the nice little fire effect there when it came up. Now I have it set to automatically start in auto mode. I want to go ahead and turn that off. That was Lucian. And you can see the red squares are the places where you can attack from your current position. Blue's where you can move to. I have noticed some of this going on. If there's an elevation change, the edge of the square will show up on both elevations. Now you can see here, if I were to shoot at this character, I would also hit my friendly target, which would actually block the bullet as I don't have any type of penetration. And the friendly target would take the damage and not the enemy. So we'll cancel out. But if I move over to here, I can no longer reach her. So I'll use one of his skills, Charge, has a range of 4. His normal attack has a range of 3. And it looks like I will still hit my buddy. Okay. Can we get to her from here? Nope. I cannot hit her. And he has a leg shot and a head shot. And you can see it does damage weak, which is decreased damage from his normal attack amount. Has decent ranges, and I like the fact his height range is unlimited. I think all of his attacks are unlimited in height range. So you can take him up to the maximum elevation in any map and still fire on anybody down below or fire up to somebody above you, which is also very handy. So he will do nothing. That's his biggest weakness, is that he has to hit whatever's in direct line. So while he's a good character, he does have that one weakness. And you can see this here is Elizabeth. If I go to basic remedies, she has a healing potion. She actually creates the potion and throws it to the character, who takes it immediately. I believe she throws potions for these others as well. I just haven't used them. Remove poison, remove paralyze, remove blind, and remove silence. I've needed the blind, but I was playing on auto at the time and didn't realize it. And I've been wondering if the paralyze status is similar to other holds and stops. There's hold and stop status, I've noticed as well, and they basically all do the same thing as paralyze for the most part. Some of them prevent you from moving. Immobilize was one, but you can still attack, you just can't move from your current location. I haven't tried the paralyze potion to see if it works, or the remove paralyze. You can also remove petrify and rage, and you can charm an enemy, which works until the next time they take damage. From as far as I can tell, it never wears off otherwise. But the auto AI is really stupid on your end and smart on their end, so I have to be in a really good situation to just let the game play on auto, and the charmed character runs on auto, so the only time I've used it's when I've been heavily outnumbered. And then if you're playing an auto, your other characters may just run up and hit them, even though you just charmed them. There's no interaction in the AI on auto mode. 3 of your characters may target the same enemy with their most powerful effects, even if each one of them can individually kill that enemy with 1 attack. They're all work independent. That's what I meant. Bind and Daze. Bind is one of the ones where you're stuck in your place, but I believe you can still attack. Daze prevents you from acting. And then down here she has Panacea, which removes any status except death. Which you can't remove death. Oh, death sentence. Never mind, can't read. Moving on. I was going to say you can't remove death because the character is removed from the battlefield when they die. There's a guy hiding back behind that tower. This is my main character. He's the protagonist in this. And if he... Oops, in order to view the map, you have to click the map button. If he dies here, then I automatically lose. And you can see there's somebody hiding here. It's a mage. This is an archer, mage, and a swordsman. Another mage is back there, and that I believe is their healer. Rotate back around. Nope, he's a knight. I was way wrong. Alright, so we can move him up. By moving here, the mage will now move up and attack him, and give me an opportunity to take him out. I use the protagonist as bait a lot of times. One of the neat thing is, by my current position, this character will move in and attack, but this one may hold still and not do anything until I move up a little bit farther. And so with your positioning, you can actually make it so that you only take on a smaller number of characters, and you don't have to fight everybody. Okay. There is additional damage for back damage. You can get combos from your position based off the position of other characters. And you can see the enemy is bum rushing my protagonist and ignoring the other characters, which is a problem. A lot of times you play in auto mode, he will get attacked and then killed, and nobody else is taking any damage. It's excessively annoying. More... Oh, I can't quite get to that guy up there. Oh well. I am a wee bit overpowered for my current area in the quest, and I'm a lot overpowered for this quest particularly. Lucian does a lot of damage to a lot of different characters, which is one of the reasons why I like using him, in addition to his movement range and vertical ability. He does have a stun, a paralyze, can increase his evasion. He can lower your enemies' hit rates, and he has a normal physical damage with a range of 2. I haven't used that because he already has a range of 2. Maybe it does something else. Actually, treasure chest. We're gonna go up and hit this guy anyway. What's wrong with camera away? There we go. I try to keep the view in the default most of the time, and just spin around when I need to see something, and then spin it back. When he attacks, it's a punch that seems to shoot a magic bolt out. I think of Elizabeth as my healer, but she's not. It's nice when I think of her as a healer and she does a lot of damage and kills somebody. Makes me feel good. Like, yeah, you just got beat down by a healer. Okay. Just the mage left in the treasure chest. I'll have Lucian go grab the chest here, and Magnus will probably go first, so he won't be killing the mage. Oh, he can't reach it. Oh, charge attack. He's probably going to do an AoE here, or here, or here. I'm going to say here, so you can hit these two. A lot of the magic attacks attack in a plus shape, so you get all 5 squares. Going to want him up here. That'll keep him out of range. Not that it'll take him much damage, but... And then we'll get you up here. That way he can only hit one of us. Should go off now. Usually you get 1, sometimes 2 moves before the charge attacks hit. There we go. Oh, he is on the treasure chest currently. You just have to stand on it, and when you end your turn, you'll receive the contents. If you're not on it by the end of the map, then you just don't get it. But with his range of 2 attack, he can actually attack and kill the mage and get the treasure chest. You can see he has a 97% chance to hit, and an expected damage of 120. It could be higher or lower. You'll see. He only did 115. When he was targeting that enemy, you could see his health bar turned yellow. That's based off the expected damage, not the actual he will do. So they don't cheat and show you. Some games will actually show you what the total damage will be, even if it's not the expected. But he did not. And then you can say, here's a 3-star ranking. For the first one, kill everybody. Second, no deaths. And then third one is don't use more than 3 items. I've already accomplished all 3 of those and acquired all 3 of these. I will not get them now. If I did get them now, I would probably have a lot more fun with the game and quit playing sooner, because you would be just so stockpiled with everything. We did receive 3 sabers, so we have to try this again, because I needed 4? Yeah, 4, probably. This is an item that can be used to craft. You need a diagram for earrings in order to create earrings. I need to do some crafting of gear, because I only have 3 pieces right now. I haven't actually figured out how to make them. It shows you at the end of the tutorial. I just don't remember where it was. You can hire mercenaries here. They actually load into the game initially. They're not a sub character. A lot of times it'll show me these level 75 guys up here for no cost. Once you use anyone that's not labeled as a friend, you can request friendship with them. So far, every one of these level 75s I've requested friendship with have not responded. So it hasn't done me any good, other than the fact that I got to use a level 75 in a quest without paying for it. I do believe that you may be limited to 4 per day. If I use one now, the next fight, only 3 of them will be there. I don't know if you noticed there was an auto settings button right here in blue. You can modify whether or not automatic play is on when you start the level. You can also turn on hunt the treasure chest mode, which is supposed to make your heroes go after the treasure chest. And you can also turn on don't use any items mode, because as you saw, to get some stars you need... Oh, there's a combo attack. He did combo with Magnus, it looked like, and did additional damage. As I said earlier, I'm not sure what triggers that. It is good not to group up like this, because like you saw earlier, the mage's plus attack could land it over here to hit these 2, or here to hit these 2. Let's draw out that other mage. Or archer. I don't know why I keep thinking it's mage. He's a dark element character. I'm just going to speed things up and tap auto. Actually, no, I don't want auto on, because they won't go get the treasure chest. You can change the direction they're facing or just click OK. If you change their facing, that'll automatically accept the OK button. So make sure you click the right one. May have noticed I was doing it earlier, like here. And then you don't have to click OK, which is also handy. Okay, Lucian should be able to go get the treasure chest. Oh, he's one short again. We did that last time. When I'm hunting gear, like I am right now, I prefer to play in auto mode, as you get the you can guarantee that you get the treasure chest, and the chest may have in it the item that you're looking for. Whereas in auto, I think I've actually seen them go after the chest once, maybe twice, even though I had go after the treasure chest enabled. Okay, to get the one we needed, and the quest, which thankfully takes us back to where we were. Grab some water. Again, I always keep my water away from the computer. No spills. Okay. Oops. I don't want to go get one. Produced a saber by using 5 saber shards. I own one. Now he can job level up. We'll see his level's currently 4. We'll level it up. It is now a 5. And then we can equip this. And that. And that. And we have enough to craft this. Now you can see I have 0 here, but I just said we had enough. Because it says you can craft, if you select it, you see it's made up of these components, which I do have. So I produce gloves, and then I can use, I don't know why I use gloves to make a broom, but hey, I did. And I can equip a broom. And use another ink jar. I can make this one, that's my last quill. And another pair of gloves. And we make an ink jar with gloves. I guess you have to wear the gloves when you make it. Not sure what the spear had to do with anything. I think it was a spear. And he needs another saber to rank up again. We're going to leave that one alone. Now you can see his max level's 54. Moving right along. Okay. And you can see my energy's at 900. Stamina, mana, I don't know. Whatever they call it. I'm going to go do multiplayer, hop in the arena real quick. As I said, I don't actually have a plan of going through the game every day. In order to get somewhere, I need to decrease my defensive power in the arena. Put a bard in. And we'll use the 2 protagonists. How about that? I'll put a dancer in there with the bard. Why not? Is there a lower level one? No, I had 2. Oh, you. There we go. I'll level her up a little bit. That'll help. Oh wait, some people will beat me up. I'm a little out of my area here. So what happens here, you can see I'm ranked horribly. Come in and select an opponent. Let me put Lucian in here. And I'll take Anastasia out, put Magnus back in. Hey, wrong guy. I get click happy. There we go. So I have a healer, a range, and my beastie dude. So you go in here and select opponent. It shows their power, their level, and their current rank. You can see I could attack this guy way up here, who's apparently level 13 and has a power of 287, which that level will probably change when I click on him. Yeah, you can see he's actually level 53. Don't ask. I haven't figured that out yet. Still says 13. 62 here, he's actually 69. So I could go in here and fight this guy. But what I've learned is that when you win in the arena, you gain 5 diamonds if your rank goes to a new rank. Doesn't matter how many levels up you skip, or how many ranks up you skip, you get 5 diamonds. So you want to climb up as slow as possible. So I will continue to refresh until this number here gets below my total attack power. So far I've not been able to beat anybody that's more than about 4 or 5 points above my total attack. So we'll keep that as low as possible, and I want them in this bottom slot, which is why I lowered my defense team's power. So I'll get knocked down a little bit and have a better chance of getting somebody in one of these two, instead of having to always search in the weaker rank. There we go, we got a 511. It's 53,266 versus my 53,311. So I'll only move up 55, 45. Yeah, 45 points, or 45 ranks, and get my 5 diamonds. Arena mode is 100% automatic. You get to do nothing but watch your characters act like idiots. I lost a battle one time because Magnus got himself backed into a corner and couldn't move, and was being attacked by a close quarters melee character. It's about to point. Actually one step in front of where Lucian just stopped there. Up there on that platform. He got stuck in there and didn't move. He just sat there and skipped his turn over and over again until he died. Even though there's enough room to walk around on there, on that platform. So he stunned that character. And as you saw, he was able to jump down and hop back up onto that platform real easy. And then he attacked and missed the stunned character instead of hitting a character that wasn't stunned. And then Magnus's range again, helping. And again attacking the character that was stunned. For modes like this, where the game is 100% automated and you don't get any manual attacking, I really, really wish that it had a higher level of AI competency. I can understand it being lower when you auto-run something you can do in manual mode. And she's healing him when she could have killed the other guy. And that's why I lost that last battle, is because they played stupid. Those guys really didn't have a chance against me, though. I think my job rank's a lot higher than theirs. Oh, my nose keeps itching. Whew. Then there is a 2.5-minute countdown timer before the BP balls light back up. Battle something, maybe. Points. Let's go with battle points. You get 5 per day. Every time you use a arena fight, you lose one of your balls until you have no balls left. And then because you have no balls, you can't fight. Okay, so I'll hop back home. I do need to do my hard quests to get hero shards. I don't have a whole lot of skip tickets. Now, you have to hit back to get to the list of quests, which is a little odd for me. The red ones you can see here, like this one, is a hard enabled quest, so you can go to hard mode and it will show up. You can see I have not defeated that one. I have lost it twice so far. Right here. And I'm just going to skip it. A nice little slider. You can change how many times you want to run it. It shows you how many tickets you have, how much AP it'll cost. Do not have a lot of tickets, so I'm going to skip. And you can see I completed 2 quests for my daily, technically they're missions, 2 daily missions. Okay, let's hop back. We will skip 2 and then fight the rest. You can see I keep getting hero shards. Don't actually know who any of those heroes are. Don't much care. I just started playing. I need everybody I can get and power it up as much as possible. It up, and here we go. Here's the hidden treasure chest. There's 2 in this one. I like to kill the mages as fast as possible. These little guys heal. Very annoying. And another problem I have is the view. You start centered, even though I'm on the edge of the map, so I can't see anything in front of me. From figuring out how to move, I have to switch views. You should be able to kill that mage. Hop back. There we go. Now, of course, ooh. I wonder if that was an extra. Oh no, I killed the guy, that's right, never mind. Brain not functioning. You can attack and then move, or move and attack. The order's not important. Frequently I like to do my attack first. Makes positioning a lot better. I'll always kill that nasty thing before night. Free movement. Thank you. That'll engage the archer there. He'll come get one of us. Since she can't kill him, I'm going to go ahead and cure poison on my protagonist so he does not die. By the way, her next level, I believe, is a chemist. Let's make them come to me. Treasure chest. I got a stick. Combo. Now I can move back. He must be charging. You notice that one guy moved up to me but didn't do anything? Yeah. He's got a charge attack. Or an attack that takes more than one round anyway. Okay, let's draw them out. Let's do a cure potion. Stun. Does about the same amount of damage normally, even though it says weak. And now he's stunned. I can drop the other one. And not have to worry about a counterattack. One square short of hitting him. You almost made it, Lucian. Apparently his stun didn't last very long. They're not skimpy on experience for your heroes. I like that a lot. There's actually an event quest you can do that comes around every once in a while. Gives 100,000 hero experience. I like it. I'm sure at the higher levels that doesn't do quite as much, but I like it. So here on attempts, you can see it's 3 of 3. That doesn't mean I have 3 attempts. It's how many I've used. Again, you know, little translation issue. So you can hear 0 of 3 means I can do that 3 times still. And I'm going to enable auto battle. Please pick up treasures. And I don't care if they use skills because I've already finished these 3-star. And we will let the idiots go. And I'm going to get some more water. You can see he did a quick action. Looked like what he did was increase his action gauge, so he moved up farther here in the order. You can see the, I guess they're pink orbs. How many they have. Each skill has a cost, and you have to have enough orbs in order to be able to meet the cost. Some missions actually have orb stations. They're like little stands. They have the little heart shape with whatever color orb inside of them sitting on top of a stand, and you can go collect it the same way you collect a treasure chest, by stopping on top of it. I'm watching to see how much health the protagonist still has. May have to turn off auto and hop in there. So this guy now can't move, but he can still attack. So I'm actually shocked this guy ran away from him. I'm going to turn off auto to make sure Lucian can go grab that chest. Drop the mage. There we go. It doesn't matter what you do, you won't make it in time. don't think you can reach him. Yeah, no visibility. But he can. Not enough to kill him. So one thing I could have done if I had Anastasia in this position here, she can do a blood drain, and I believe that's within the range of it. And that would have ended the battle pretty quick. I will throw a rock at him. Oh, I don't have a rock. I forgot. He's not a basic soldier anymore. I upgraded his job to the 2nd level job. And the 1st level job can throw rocks. It may have been enough to kill that guy. I will do these guys later. Let's head over to events. Plenty of these, and I can't do them all right now. The Knight's Trial. Should be able to complete this and get some Knight tokens. Like I said, it takes 6 to level up. I'll get anywhere between maybe 3 and 5 when I complete this here. I'll probably run this 4 or 5 times. Tight map. Plenty of enemies. Oh, hey, auto off. Or not. Sure, just go ahead and kill them all. I should have killed the priest. A little bit on the storyline. I actually haven't been reading most of it. Why are you ignoring that guy? Okay. Anyway, so these guys' powers allows them to do all these actions. It's called alchemy. Alchemy is a forbidden art in the world because it caused a great war a long time ago. There's actually a group of soldiers that are allowed to use alchemy, and they're basically the alchemy police. They go around anytime somebody says that, hey, there's somebody using alchemy, these guys will get called in after it's confirmed. They're too lazy to show up anyway. Somebody has to, a ruler has to say, hey, no, there really is alchemy, you need to come look. And then those alchemy police will show up and basically kill everybody that's using alchemy. Is their job. So, and in the storyline, some guys that were killed by the main character's father a long time ago. Show up after they're supposed to be dead. And what happens is the one guy that's actually alive out of the people that were in the fight with his father, the main character's father a long time ago, summons them using alchemy to fight for him. And so basically the story appears to be hunting this guy down, and you find out that your characters are granted alchemy powers from, I guess, the gods? I was kind of glossed over that section of the storyline. I did read it, but wasn't really paying too much attention. And so they gain this power also as the power is necessary in order to defeat an enemy that has it. So they start doing extraordinary things, and their father was like, what are you doing? You shouldn't be able to do that. And then they decide to call in the alchemy police to find out what's going on. And one of the two protagonists, their brothers adopted. One of them's actual son, and the other one's adopted son. Anyway, the adopted one gets actually drafted into the alchemy police, for lack of a better term, mostly because I don't remember what it is. And he learns that they're not exactly what he thought they were, And the whole story goes on from there. It's actually almost as far as I've gotten into it at this point. Storyline's okay. I don't have any complaints. Just didn't have any interest in reading it, so I've skipped almost all the storylines so far as I played through the game. Let me run this one more, two more times. And I'll see if we can do something else, and I'll probably wrap the stream up at that point. I think I've given you a pretty good idea of this game. I'm having fun with it. If you like strategy style games with a little bit of RPG element, okay, a lot of RPG element, and a little bit of pay to win in it. It's a good game to play. You can definitely power up fast in here if you spend some money. I've not spent a penny on this game. I'm not planning on spending a penny on this game. So I did defense up this time. I did attack up last time. There's the blood drain. Apparently I still have Anastasia in there. Oh, no protagonist, that's why. I've got 4 characters. Really like Lucian because he can attack diagonally. And in some situations that means that the enemy can't attack back. And he can just sit there and wallop on them until they're dead. It's fantastic. Not to mention his range. Yo, completed a quest event so many times. Last one of these. Let's see, I'll show you guys the missions. And oh, I gotta do a summon. Like most games, you get 5 free summons of the cheap crummy kind in here. They do limit it to junk. You cannot get a really good item from the free summon in this game. And they also, it was a combo attack. They also have premium summons that cost significantly more than the regular ones. With higher chances of getting better quality results, both gear and heroes. I guess we do a multiplayer map too if there's one up with people in it. Alright, let's hop out of here. Oh, wish I'd noticed that. That would have been more helpful. Wonder mystery bag. I've not been able to finish the holiday present quest yet. It is too difficult for my characters. They got wiped real fast. Here, I want to turn auto off on this one. Let's get you in here. And you. answer? Yes, I'd answer. Excellent. Nah, I'm not going to waste it. So this is a very interesting quest style. They load you on a map with 2 friendly NPCs and 1 enemy NPC, and you have to run and pick up the treasure chests before the 2 friendly NPCs get them all. They'll leave you the one at the top, and in order to clear the map, there's 1 enemy at the top you have to eliminate. So far, I've only been able to grab these 2, and then the one at the top. This guy will grab 2, and the one in the top left corner will grab 2. Yeah, you can have that one. And that guy will just stand there. Almost can get to that one. What if I can kill that guy? That would definitely get it for me. Nope, no damage. He's a little more powerful than me too. Oh well, we'll just hop on up. Let you head up. Get that one. I almost lost it to her. I didn't realize she'd already gotten her other one. And those 2 will just come down to the bottom and hide. This guy won't move and has attack range of 1. So if you position yourself at a diagonal with a character like Lucian, he'll just stand there and let you beat him up. And another ranged character, such as Magnus, can also sit there and shoot him from afar. One. I'll range 1. He can't actually hit him from anywhere else. Yeah, unfortunately he's resistant to Lucian's attacks. Should end it. This time through everybody anyway. Get everybody to attack. And this guy's apparently immune to status effects also, so don't bother. Yeah, there we go. So then I got 3 treasure chests. 6 of these and 1 of those. Yay, I leveled up. Like a lot of games, you level up action points. Alright, not stamina. Your action points increase by only 1, and your current action points increases by your maximum. You can do that 3 times a day. Got a few missions completed here we can pick up. There is no collect all button. When I first started playing, I played a quest, came back to get this, and it moved me to level 6. Doesn't do anywhere near as much now for my level, but it was a bit amusing that the daily quest at level 1 moves you up to level 6. Helpful also. You may have noticed the apples. I just got one. I will show you those in a moment. So 5 times a day you can watch a 30-second long video that will give you 80 action points. Very handy. Normal quests. I just need to do one more. When you get to your 3rd one, you get that. When you get to your 5th one, you get this. I have to do arena another time. I'll get to here. Multiplay will get me 10 more diamonds, which we'll go do that in just a moment. 5 summons will get you a gold bar. The bars just turn into money. When you go to the shop, it offers to sell them. They've got bronze, silver, gold, or maybe another type. Also, buy anything from a shop, and you get this. This is a special winter holiday, so I don't know if it's there all the time. These are from the dailies. This little thing doesn't go away to let you know there's daily quests until you've finished all of them, even if you don't have one to complete it. You also get the little information icon over milestone only if you've completed one. So if I go do the newest quest in the storyline, I'll complete this, and I'll get that, and you'll see there'll be an exclamation there. And then the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one, and the next one. Special event stuff. I went to try and do the lizards maybe 4 or 5 levels ago, and they slaughtered me. I could not do episode 1 at all. So there's lots of neat stuff in here that you can get, and I can't get any of it. A little disappointed. So, and as you reach every 5 levels, you get a training. Can I do that? Oh. Yeah, I didn't know I had all of these. Okay, well the earrings are what it wants me to upgrade. You get ore in order to upgrade your stuff. These earrings are pretty crummy, so I don't really want to add too much here. There we go, that's good enough. That's not better. Paralyzed plus 10. Does that mean it paralyzes me or paralyzes my enemy? There we go. Wow, it does not increase very much when I level. In fact, it doesn't increase every time I level. Oh yeah then. Oh, evolve's what I'm supposed to do. I own 3. Why can't... Don't meet the level. Oh, you have to max the level on it to evolve it. That's why I haven't done the earrings. I think I get all the way up to 50. I mean 15, sorry. I guess I kind of blew that here. Should have done this one. So, once I get this up to 15, I can do evolve if I had the evolve items, which I must have used. It gives them to you to do, that's the sad thing. I'm not sure how to get to that screen. That's one of the things I've been trying to find. Oh, that's gear. I was thinking of equipment as being gear. No wonder why I can never find this thing. I feel like an idiot. Well, it's good to know I have more. I can go equip them. And I did max out my action points again. Which it doesn't tell you until you get back to the screen. Although I think it may show it. You can't use the sword. Okay. You can keep your crummy HP bonus. Lucian, you also can't use the sword. I have this in the protagonist because it gives like 144 hit points. She can't use the sword either. I bet it's a second tier job that requires it. Oh well, we'll get to it later. Or I'll get to it later. So you can also enhance equipment. I was mentioning this earlier. Some gear. There we go. Doesn't allow enhancement. However, once you have all 6 items, you lose it. So I haven't found much point in it yet. Plenty of enhancement items. I've got quite a few things I can use. Well, apparently you can use anything in your inventory. Never mind. Wow. I have to keep that in mind. Pretty sure though the pots are specifically for that. So anyway, you select it, and then you have fewer or more to use it. It costs money to use it, and it increases items level. I think the sword can go all the way up to level 60, which would be really good, except this character is probably going to job level up it next time I look at it, as I could manually craft these 2 items and just be done. Or if I can't craft them, I can go get the mats that I need to do it. So I was going to go do a multiplayer quest to finish this up today. Oh, and summons. Let's do summon first, take less time. Go, you're free 1x. I get 5 per day. Every 10 minutes. I know I could have done all 5 of them already. This is kind of neat. I like this one. You slide the gem down. You really only have to click on it or tap it. Then you get the crystal here. If you do a specific hero summon, then you get a different icon. It will stay on that screen until you click, or until you touch the screen, or hit the skip button. You can see I've run this one a couple of times. Again, free to play so far. I don't think in the next maybe in 9 days I can make 2,500. I'm not sure about that. This is a premium summon, you can see here. Gives 5-star shards, and you get a bonus every time you summon. They're pretty cool, actually. The bonuses cost a freaking ton, but. So I was working on this one, and I was going to do the step 2 and jump it up to step 3, but there's no way I'll get 2,500 by the time this disappears in 2 days. And I already have one of the 2 characters that are the guaranteed unit. And let's see, another one of the characters I didn't want, I believe. Or maybe I have 2. There's a reason why I didn't want 2 of them, and there's only 4. Whereas on this one, Magnus is on here, which I could always use more of, and then I don't have any of the other guys. So I went with this one instead. You can also do normal summons for the free one, or spend the coins on it. You can try a rare summon to see if you can get a 5-star character. It's just increased chances for 5-star. You could still get garbage. And when you have tickets, you come to ticket summon, and they're all listed here, even if they're different types. Okay, you do have to move it. I tried just touching it, didn't work. On my phone, it feels like you can just touch it and it goes. There, and you can see I got different icons. Yay, money. Oh my goodness, this takes forever. I've always skipped it. Money! Money! More money! More money! More money! Yay, money! 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 We love the money. That counted as my summons for my mission. It's a mystery bag. I bet it's all money. Let's just skip. Oh, it's an apple summon. So apples raise a hero's experience. You can feed it to them. Their experiences are memories. So it has a little description there. Let's watch it again. Yay. What is it? Money. An apple. An ore. Ooh, a super ore. More pot. Yay, all about the pot. Thank you. Thank you very much. Alright, multi-time. More money. Or we can go to a shop, trade our money in. Currently, I'm not really familiar with all of the names for the missions, and so I go into the multi-mission and look for somebody lower level than me. Figure if they can do it, I can do it. So you can get a equipment 10x summon. I've done a few of these. They're handy. They have these nice little sets for when you're a new player, so you can level up a character quickly. And skip tickets, which are a wee bit more than I have right now. I had a lot of money, but I was spending it in the shop. And so you can get extra mystery bags if you want to pay for them. They have different sizes with different stuff in them. This one, I wanted to get one of these. I even had the money for it at one point. I just didn't. Gives you all of those hero shards, which I believe those are all the protagonists in the game. Gives you basically a head start. They usually start out as the weakest character that you have when you have to use them, and so it sucks because you get your butt kicked. And then these guys here are used. What did I do with those? I had some once. I think you can use them for limit breaking. Yeah. You can use them for limit breaks based off of the element instead of having to have the actual soul shard, which is kind of handy. Like I said, I've had a few. And here you can come to buy soul shard. Super yummy soul shard. And then here's the class upgrades. You automatically get 6 for a decent price if you have the money. And here, buy a character, spend your cash. Get super weapons. Level up anybody. Well, not anybody, but get lots of yummy things. How about that? We want your money. More heroes. More gear. More classes. Jobs. Whatever. And get an equipment set for based off of classes. Well, jobs again. Sorry. And more fun stuff. Buy me. I believe if I hop over coin exchange, we'll buy all those bars for me, maybe? Is that what it is? Oh no, different kind of coins. Interesting. And I actually have 20 of them. I'm trying to figure out why it hasn't bought my bars. Fried chicken. Yum. Yeah, you gotta do that winter thing to get these guys. Arena coins. I have 10 arena coins. I guess you only get arena coins when somebody beats you. Oh, multi-battles. That's what kind of multi that is. Now, why can't I sell my bars? That's bothering me now. I have to go to regular shops? There we go. Convert Zenny items. Example, ingots. Example given. To Zenny. Yes. Money. Woo! I have a lot. I'm loaded. Let's go buy that mill pack. I want it. I want it! Muha, 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 ha, ha, ha. Was it beginner shop? Or New Year's? New Year's. Oh, go away. Beginner. Give it to me. Woo! We're gonna be broke. The reason why I don't have money is I keep coming here. I think Anna's shop had them all the way to the right, and hero shards. And I buy them all if I can. Whee! These cost real money. Well, diamonds. I don't know who she is. So now I can go here, go to units, and go to unit shards, and I can hire you. Yay! Yeah, there should be some more here somewhere. Where is the protagonists? Apparently you can't unlock them this way. Well, when I unlock them in the story, I will have lots of extra shards for them. Let's see if I can find the two douches here. There's one. Can never get rid of you. Let's evolve. I can evolve. I can make this dum-dum a 3-star. Oh. He uses a wooden sword. What about you? I did get some of his shards. I'll break him a couple times. There we go. Have a sword. He's my current protagonist, the current storyline. The guy I was on before, Logie. Oh, I didn't mean to go home. Maybe I haven't figured out how to do it just right, but I have the worst time looking. There's no little dot to tell me who I can, you know, do upgrades and other things to. There was an exclamation here. So limit breaks give an exclamation mark. Good to know. Hey, max level up. Woohoo. Click through. Want to see how I can evolve as well as limit break.
話しかけてもいいかって。
今日はどこへ稼ぎに行くか。さて、開店の時間だ。
I know I got a lot of soul shards. And if I can't hire them, should be able to upgrade them.
おはようございます。本日の朝は花に水を。
朝は飯をしっかり食べないとね。人々が働き出す時間。
So I'm looking at limit break, evolve, and job level up to see if any of them are blinking. I don't want to level him. I'm afraid the stuff to evolve him I could use on somebody else. I think of him as useless. Although I did have somebody tell me that he was a pretty darn good character once you get him all the way maxed. People love beating people up with their sticks. I've been through everyone. Alright, let's go do a multiplayer. Now, almost 30 minutes after I said I was going to do it. That's about summon quests? Yeah, multiplayer. Let's join a party. When you create a party, you can lock the room to prevent anybody from joining, and it gives you a code, and you go here to enter the code to join that room. I have no idea. Oh, he's doing advanced alchemia at level 20. I don't think so. Beginner goddess worship. I can take that one. Or not. Refreshing. Goddess worship, that's a good one. Oh. They're probably starting without me. Okay, so you can hear this will be player 1, player 2, player 3 down here, and player 4 over here. I've already got my party set the way I want. Lucian's up. So I would tap ready. And then they could start the match at any point in time, now that I'm ready. If I was not ready, they could not start. The only option that's available is leave. I know, because I've tried to start a match. So they can either start now that I'm here, or wait for more people. If I click the preparing button down there in the bottom right, it'll take me out of ready mode. And there is no communication. As you can see, the room host can edit the little message at the bottom, but that's it. And we just sit here and wait. If nobody else joins, we just sit here and wait. If they start with just us, then we can go. I believe I failed this one my first try by myself, so I'd like for somebody else to join, considering how low level their character is. And they didn't feel like waiting, or they just noticed me. 2 players, we're probably going to die. Because you don't bring your team with you, it's just 2. And like I said, if I remember correctly, Alchemist Hunt, I failed with my entire party. But we'll see. This is multi, it could be different. Difficulty may be based off of the number of people. I don't think I can do anything. Range 1, 1. Range 1, or range 3. Lower his hit rate because he's probably going to attack me. Okay. And it gives you a very short timer to do something. 7 turns before I go again. Ooh. She's an archer. Yeah. I don't think this is going to go very well. She killed. Okay, we'll win. This is too easy. I guess the difficulty is based off the number of players, thankfully. But she killed the one guy I debuffed. So when it's not your turn, a little box pops up here with emotes, basically. Heal me, please. Time to attack. Treasure, please. I'm sorry. Whoa. And aim for that fella. And that's all you can do for communication. We'll go here. I want to move up closer. Force that archer to move out of the corner if he wants to attack me. Oh, I guess I'm far enough away. I thought I'd have to move out. I don't really know. I haven't seen anybody else use it, so. He might have been able to kill her, but instead he came after me and blew it. I almost looked like I threw a wolf at him. Hopefully she will come after him, and I can go get the mage. Because she should be able to kill him with one shot, I think. Or I'll handle it. Oopsie, wrong guy. We'll survive. Mage isn't powerful enough to kill both of us anyway. Nice. Or you can be my bud. I got things. Yay. I'm excited. Oh, that's why I couldn't get those heroes. All that stuff's in my gift box, I betcha. You go over to your gift box, and poof, there's the shards. Oh, Melia. Apples. What are you? Oh well. Tons of stuff, let's take it all. Moo-ha, moo-ha, moo-ha-ha-ha-ha. Yay! So you get gems for playing with somebody you haven't played with before. I don't know how many times you can do that, but I've got a couple now. And there's gems for my arena rank up earlier. I keep forgetting it puts everything in your gift box. Can check milestones, but I can't really collect any right now because I'm at max action points. There are dailies. Oh, gem only. Check. But yeah, see, 100 and 100. If I tap that, I'll lose that 100 action points, so we won't do that right now. You can see it shows 2. It always shows 1 until you finish all your dailies. I got a friend request. Probably from that guy I just played with. Let's go back through. You can job level up. Sure, let's do it. Prefer to unlock this. Beast Tamer. Oh, wow, look at. You know what? I should probably hold off on equipping all this gear on you. Because I don't really use you, except for your movement speed in that one event. I may be wasting all my gear. Alright, hang on a minute. Did I miss the fact that all that gear was there? Nope. Didn't miss anything. Oops. You can have both. I know I'm kind of wasting gear for stuff that could be used for something else, but I've really just been giving everybody everything they need. At this point, I should stop. I'm gonna keep playing. Alright, well, not too much else going on. I'm just gonna do some maintenance and flow through some of these extra things I need to do. It takes several hours to go through all that I can do in this game right now, today. And I've got other stuff to do also, so hope you enjoyed Alchemist Code. And everybody have a Happy New Year. See you again later.